Hey babes, it's your girl, it's your face, and I'm back with another video. And today's topic, we're talking about don't settle for less in life. Do not settle. I promise you, what you're looking for, what you want, what you desire, what you praying for, it's out there. It's out there. You just have to, I'm not saying you have to go look for it. Sometimes you do have to go a little searching, do the first step, but most of the time it's gonna come to you. Okay? And you have to know or have discernment on, is that what you want? Is that what you was waiting for? Okay? Don't settle for less in life. If you know you deserve better, if you know you require more, okay, then that's what it is. That's is some people don't understand that the reason there's a reason why you're feeling that way. There's a reason why you're feeling like you need more out of life. There's a reason why you feel like you need more out of a relationship. There's a reason why you feel like you need more out of your family, your friends, your job, whatever it is. There's a reason why you have that feeling, and most of the time it's because it's time for an upgrade, or your spirit, your soul, you require more. As humans, we are constantly evolving. We are constantly growing. So guess what? What we probably would have tolerated and required 2 years ago, we're not. It has changed, especially now. We have upgraded. We need some more. Okay. When you set goals for yourself, when you set expectations for yourself, when you set standards and boundaries for yourself, uphold them. Stick to them. You set them for a reason. You didn't set them for no reason. Nobody else didn't set them for you. You set them. There's a reason why you set them. Complete them. Accomplish them. Don't water them down. Don't do it. You're only going to regret it at the end, because when you accept something that is less than what you require or less than what you deserve, you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna be like, you know what, I knew better, I could have did better, I knew that's not what I deserved, and I still pursued it, I still accepted it, I still allowed it to have access into my life. And guess what? It's okay if that happened. It's okay if you let that happen before. Because moving forward, now we know that we're not doing that anymore. Okay? We're not perfect. Everybody, we all make mistakes. And guess what? That's the purpose of life. You live, you learn, you grow. You learn from your mistakes and you grow from them. You learn, and especially allowing yourself to have the opportunity to know what you want, know what you don't want. What do you like to do? What do you like to eat? All the type of stuff. What are your goals? What do you want to do in life? All of that, whatever it is you believe in, you hold up to your standards, boundaries. Don't water that down for anybody, for anything. Let me tell you something. If you meet somebody, this is just for an example. You meet someone and you have certain goals, expectations, boundaries set for yourself. That's how you really feel, because you set them for yourself. And somebody else come along and they have their own goals, expectations, set boundaries for yourself, or interest in what they want to do, but they want you to damn, how do you, like, what's some, when there's a specific word that would go good with something, you just have a brain fart, because it's but anywho, they have their own, however they live their life, their goals, whatever, and they want you to change your boundaries, what you like to do, water down whatever it is that you have going on to fit into their world. Now, if we can't work together and come together to an agreement and work something out, or where we both can respect each other's boundaries, we can both respect our passions, our goal, what we like to do, support each other, all of that stuff, then it's just not gonna work out. It's not, I have my standards, my boundaries, my goals. You have your standards, boundaries, goals, and we have to pick between who's are we going to follow by. No, that's not how it goes. That's people pleasing. That's following. You're not living in your truth. Okay, you're not living in your truth. You're living for other people, and I learned that and I know from experience, because when you're young, you really don't know, and sometimes you feel like, maybe is that the way that I should go? Sometimes people will have you question, or some situations will have you question your goals, your dreams, your standards, your boundaries. Don't let nobody question. don't have anybody question what you believe in. Stand firm in what you believe in. Okay. Now, if you feel like it could be tweaked to help you better, or if it could have you, if whatever that they are offering is gonna help you become your higher self, then maybe you could be like, okay, I could tweak a little something. But if it's not even close to what you leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't even pick it up. Don't touch it, because you get your hands in that sticky stuff. It's gonna be a lot to try to get up out of that. Okay, so let's not even do that. And I'm a firm believer in, I don't have to be your cup of tea, because guess what? Some people don't like peppermint tea. But some people do like peppermint tea. Some people do like peppermint tea. Some people don't even drink tea. Okay? You don't have to be everybody's cup of tea. Guess what? Somebody else likes it. And it doesn't have to be any deeper than that. I feel like sometimes people get stuck with, especially in certain situations, or especially like with your job, school, career-wise, people, environments, whatever, where you feel like you deserve better, you need, you require more, and you decide to settle for less and stay in that environment, stay in that job, stay in that relationship, stay in that friendship. And really, it's really a disservice to yourself, because it's like, are you really telling yourself, like, do you tell, like, when you tell yourself, oh, you deserve more, or you deserve better, or do you really truly believe it? Because you're staying in these situations, places, in these environments where that goes against your whole beliefs, that goes against your boundaries, that goes against your, and sometimes you do have to sit back and look at who's all around you, look at your environment, look at what it is that you're taking part in, and be like, is that a representation of what I believe in? Is that a representation in what I uphold? Is that me? And if it's not, then it gotta go. We need to make some changes, because it's not gonna work out. I promise. It's not gonna work out too long, and it's not gonna be peaceful at all, because it's not for you. So don't be afraid to make those changes, especially if, say, you ended up in a situation by accident, or if you put yourself in that situation, you were unaware or unknown, or you simply did it, and you put yourself in a situation where that it does not reflect on what you believe in, and how you move, what type of person you are, and it's never too late to change. It's never too late to be like, this is not what I want. This is not what I. No, it's like you're the boss. You are the boss of your own life. You know what I'm saying? You make the change. I mean, Of course, if you with religious and spiritual and stuff like that, of course you go to God, and you like your purpose in life and stuff like that. But you are in charge of your own life, and nobody else you know you are the main character. You make the changes. You have the controller. You make the choices. So at the end of the day, don't worry about what anybody, especially if you're scared to make those changes because you're afraid of what's gonna happen after, or if you're afraid of what somebody's gonna say, what somebody's gonna think, what if I leave my job, like, am I gonna find something else? Have faith. Don't be scared. I don't care about what them people think. It is what it is. That's just not me. That's not my standards. That's not what I believe in. And it's no beef. It's no hate. It doesn't have to be like conflict. You can release things with love. You can release things with peace. And hey, even if it ends on bad terms, it's okay. Don't feel regretful for taking the steps to upgrade yourself and to really step into your light and step into living the life that step into the life in your beliefs, living in your truth, being yourself, being authentically you, instead of watering down what you deserve. But yeah, and for me, I still nobody's perfect, of course. I'm not, nobody's perfect, but I'm still working on that as well, trying to, because sometimes you're feeling bad that it's like, did I have to make those changes? But at the end of the day, it has to be done for my growth, as be done for your growth. So make those changes. Don't water yourself down. Don't water your dreams down. Don't set them. Do not lower that bar. Do not let anybody cross those boundaries. Stand on it. Stand on what you believe in. Be yourself authentically. Don't care what anybody else says. Did you hear what I said? Don't care what anybody else say. Make those changes. Oh, okay. Let me stop playing with y'all. But yeah, and that was the end of my video for today. I don't know if it was short or not. I can't see the time on it, but I will see y'all later in the next YouTube video. Bye.